Okay, so I have logged into my transaction software. This is California Association of Realtors. I use Zipforms. And what I'm going to do is I want to set up a new template. So I'm going to go step by step with you. We're going to click on templates. We're going to do new, and this is going to be for a purchase, right? And I'm going to name it CA Buyer. Buyer's template. It's going to be residential. I'm not going to have it automatically apply this template to new transactions because if I'm doing a listing or I'm in a different state, I don't want to apply. I'm going to save this in my template. So this is what the title will be. I click Save. Now there's nothing in there. So we're going to refer back to, on my other screen over here, we're going to refer back to the documents that I need. So we're going to add a document. So you would think adding a document, you click here, but not the case. You're going to go to Forms. So in California, they're called Forms because you're going to populate these forms. So let's click on Forms. Let's click on Cover Page. We want the cover sheet. Okay. Referring back to my list, we want the BRE. Referring back to my list, we want the additional agent acknowledgement. And let's start with that. So now I'm going to pause and I'm going to save this. So we got the cover sheet, the buyer's rep agreement, the additional agent acknowledgement. Again, this is for California. And now I need to add the buyer or the brokerage specific documents. So those will be documents, not forms. So I'm going to click on Add Document. I'm going to browse the document on my computer. We're going to go to my desktop. And here it is. We're going to double click. And then the description, I'm just going to put in the and click Go and click Save. So now all the documents I need so far just to show properties that a buyer needs to sign are now here. Okay, so now I'm back at the main dashboard and I want to start a new transaction and add this template to it. So all I do is click on New Transaction. I do Offer to Purchase. And then what I do is I'm going to put the buyer's name in or the address if we're actually going to be writing an offer. So let's call this Bob Buyer. And obviously I'm in, this is for California, residential, active, and we're going to find the template, the CA Buyers template, click on that, and click on Save. Now, what's extremely important is that we go to our documents right here, and we start with our cover sheet. I always use the classic version until I'm extremely comfortable with the new version. A lot of times they beta test. So here's what we do is we put in the name. We check this box, fill in all this information, especially the email address. Okay, because that's what's going to link it to your electronic signature. If there's more than one buyer, you're going to do 2 buyers, etc. Again, this is just for the buyer-broker agreement. You don't need any of this information filled out. You do need to make sure your information is in here. Make sure that you put the license number in and your license number. So this is the office DRE license number, and this is your actual license number. So we're going to put in the office license number. You can also do this in your template, so it's already in there. Okay, and then we're going to click Save. I am a big advocate of constantly hitting Save. So now our cover sheet is completed, and we're going to move on to the buyer rep agreement and additional agent acknowledgement, etc., in the next video. So there's going to be 3 videos for this complete process. The first one is setting up your template. The next one is going through the process.